This series, Forlorn Favorites, is supposed to celebrate some of the more forgotten and underrated cars that Mattel has made, but in doing so, there's just been so much forlornness that even one of the episodes itself became forlorn. That's right, guys. I actually kind of forgot about an episode. Well, not really forgot about it, but in essence, if you guys don't know, I'm going to make this as short of a story as possible, but basically I pre-recorded all 14 episodes in January before I went to college for 15 weeks, and they were supposed to come out 14 consecutive weeks. But for some odd reason, the footage for this episode, which was actually the 19th episode overall, and I think that would be the 5th episode of the second season, it was deleted. I don't know where it went. It wasn't in my recently deleted folder either, which stinks. I was so upset about it because it was like 2 clips. I had the episode broken up into 2 clips, and one of the clips was there, and it was the shorter ending clip. So bummed about that, but you know what, kind of makes for a fun little bonus episode at the end of the season. Obviously, the technical season finale was of Motorama Lightning McQueen last Friday, and I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. But you know what, is it really that bad that we get another little surprise bonus episode here at the end? I don't think so. So we're gonna dive right in here, guys, with Nat McLugnut and Michael Honksel, the airport Pitties that were released in 2015. Only released one time, and I think they are a phenomenal release just because they have these little light bars, headsets, unique expressions, and they are pretty forgotten. They aren't that rare, but I don't see anyone really ever talking about them, so I'd like to give them their time of day here. And in all honesty, it's probably for the best that I forgot or I deleted the footage, because I know I didn't have Uchi in the background, and he's absolutely necessary for an airport scene. So I don't know what I was doing, but I'm glad I have the opportunity to rectify that by re-recording it. So we're gonna start here with Michael Honksel. At least I think this one is Michael Honksel. Really doesn't matter. But he is my favorite just because I like his expression much more. Kind of looking off to the right there. He's happy. He's enjoying his job. He's waving planes around, and he likes it. Now, these guys did not appear at the Tokyo airport as many misconceive. They're actually at the United States airport that McQueen and the team leave from. So they're the ones that are directing Everett, and that is evident by the fact that you can see the Turbo Loft logo on their sides, which is the exact brand that is on Everett, and I'll show you guys that. You can see up there, Turbo Loft. Nice Pitty. Now, because they're using screws for these, you can't easily detach them and take them apart and switch the parts around, so you can have a Pitty that looks like, that has the expression of Michael, but has the forklift contraption of Nat. I've seen somebody do that before, and it's really cool. You can also see Turbo Loft up here on their hats, which are plastic, whereas this part is metal. You got the plastic headset there too. Here's Nat McLugnut. I like it that his are a little bit more, I don't know, of a standard formation. He's like waving them to come forward, I would assume there. That's why they're parallel to each other. Not a big fan of his expression though, but you know, not everyone can be smiley at all times. I like the little stripes they put on here, although they are different on this side. It's weird that there's no stripes on their left sides, but on the right sides, they go crazy with the stripes. Now, I do want to compare them to a couple other Pitties, as always. In all Pitty reviews, you have to compare them with other Pitties, and that always begins with Guido. He is the base Pitty, just because he is the most well-known one, of course. But the funny thing is that Guido is typically never similar to the Pitties that we're comparing him to, unless it's like Uncle Topolino's band or something like that. But yeah, just for a little size comparison, they are quite a bit bigger than Guido in all ways, in terms of length and height. Now we're going to move into couple more pitties that are similar, even in terms of color. So, you know, you could use any piston cup pitty for this comparison, any tall pitty, but obviously I chose Octane Gain just because the color is the most similar. So even these guys are a little bit bigger than this Octane Gain pitty, and they don't have all this baggage, as I like to call it, on the back here. I never really know what this stuff is called, but all the piston cup pitties have it, like all these little doodads on the top here and on the back. I don't know. These guys are nice and clean. And the last pitty we're going to compare Nat and Michael to is Terrell Geartree, Rick Klichgonski's World Grand Prix pitty. So not only are the colors quite similar, but he also doesn't have that baggage, quote unquote, that I was just talking about. The hat is on backwards for him. I love how they make like these things on like semi-cabs, which are like, I don't know, like a lot of semi-cabs in real life have stuff that looks like that, but then they make it into like baseball caps in the Cars universe. I like that. Adds a little bit of swagger to some of these pitties who wear them backwards. But yeah, and even these guys are bigger than Terrell, so interesting stuff there. And the color forklift is much lighter gray. This guy is from Thailand, though. He is one of the newer pitties in the pitty world. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this forlorn review of Nat McLugnut and Michael Honksel, the airport pitties. We're going to pull up some more airport squad, even though these guys are from the Tokyo one. And, of course, Nat and Michael are from the American airport, which I really wish we got to see more of. Literally, there was like barely a scene there at all. We're going to zoom out and you can take a look at Everett. Gosh, that just showed how messy my room is. I shouldn't have done that. Yes, I just got back, obviously, and you guys probably wonder, like, so where do all the packages go? Like, where do all the things that you receive in the mail go? Well, my mom just piles them up on this table here, and I had to clear off a little section. Like, I'm literally in a valley. I'm in a gulch of cars, like, on both sides of me. Cars, cars, cars. And I'm honestly a little overwhelmed. Like, there's kind of too many. I feel like I shouldn't have bought so many cars. But it is what it is, and I'm happy. I'm fine with it. You can never have too many cars. What am I talking about? But yeah, thanks for watching the entire series of Forlorn Favorites. This is truly the end of Season 2. And I'm not sure if I'll do a third season. Like, if you guys want to see a third season, please let me know. I can pretty much confirm, though, that if there is a third season, it will not be until like January or February of 2022. I don't believe I'll be doing one this fall. I want to do something different just because of the fact that we've done so much of this Forlorn Favorite stuff recently that I think it's time to do something a little bit different when I go off to college. But I still may do a shortened season. Like, I feel like 6 episodes or something like that, 6 or 7 might be reasonable for me to do as well. So we'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye now.